Good morning. This is Grassroots Rising, and I'm your host, Jimmy Skogard. Today, I want to talk about the pause. We're seeing a pause in the hostilities in Iran, and that is a good thing, folks. That is actually a great thing. If we can hold the pause, that would be even better. The problem that I see is that we have a discussion to have. You and I need to have a discussion. We need to come to a decision on whether integrity matters, whether we can trust the word of leadership, whether a handful of billionaires represents the ideas of America. I think that it's time. It's time that the citizens took control of at least the Congress. We need a legislative that is effective and that does its job. We have indeed three branches of government, and one of them is not doing what we've asked it to do. One of them is not doing what is demanded by the Constitution of the United States. We've seen a secession of agency, we've seen a secession of responsibility, and we've seen a willingness to sit back and play for the team, when in reality, that agency and that branch of government works for you and me. It's time. It's time, Wyoming, for us to take back that first branch of government, that legislative, and restore those powers under Article 1 of the Constitution. The power to declare war, the power to sit in review of the actions of the executive branch. We have to take a stand. We have to think about what we're doing so we don't end up spending not only trillions of dollars and massive debt that we're placing our children under. We have to stand to make sure that we don't spend the lives of our sons and daughters also in meaningless conflict, in conflict that we have no idea the purpose of. At least I don't. I'm so confused. And why am I confused? Because there are myths, truths, half truths, and the idea that you can say anything you want. Well, I think when we start saying anything we want about everything we do, we have to face the consequences at some point. And the consequences in this case are lost lives, lost treasure, and an economy that is on the verge of collapse. The idea that we can just print money and print our way out of it, that's maybe a real solution. But the problem is that who pays for that? It's you and me. You and I pay for that. When the government goes willy-nilly with the printing machine, inflation ensues. It has no choice. What happens when we see inflation? We see our earning potential, our purchasing potential diminishes. That same car, that same house, that same loaf of bread begins to cost more and more time. It's us trading our time to pay for the folly of the leadership that we've elected. And we need to accept our responsibility here, Wyoming. We did elect this leadership. We overwhelmingly elected this leadership. And so I call for a moment of self-reflection as I congratulate the administration for establishing a ceasefire. That is something that we can all get behind. It is something that allows us a moment to think, even as it allows a moment for our adversaries to reconstitute and place our sons and daughters in greater danger. Anyway, I appreciate the opportunity to speak with everybody. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.